What's up, super players? It's your homie C-Rod, and today we got another battle, iconic movie battle, Lord Slug versus Piccolo, the battle of the strongest Namekian. Who's gonna come out on top? We'll find out. And as you guys can see, Lord Slug is starting off pretty fast, playing out the one drop that reduces the energy cost of Lord Slug members from his hand, and taking a life to be able to give himself critical. And I'm playing Piccolo, which allows me to reveal the top card from the top of my deck, add it to my hand or place it to the bottom, and then draw an additional card after. So that right there is pretty darn strong, and Piccolo is gonna stop wasting time and just go straight in for an attack to Lord Slug, because he does not want Lord Slug to be able to abuse his ability of taking a life and granting himself critical. So now it goes back to the Lord Slug. He's using two energies to play out the Lord Slug, Agent of Destruction, manipulated by the Bobbity, and that Lord Slug forces me to discard one card from my hand. And as you guys can see, I discarded the green card that I'm able to activate from the drop area to stop an attack, the Raditz and Piccolo Special Beam Cannon card. So it's looking like Lord Slug's gonna take a hit using his ability, dropping himself down to 5, and it's a crit going into Piccolo, and that's the first hit Lord Slug gets on me. So that is pretty darn strong, and it's looking like Lord Slug's gonna attack me yet again, and I take that hit and dropping myself down to 6. So it's 6-5 right now. We're in like a weird situation right here. He swarmed the field. He has a free play blocker that he played that's also a Lord Slug member, and now what am I deciding to do? Oh, I forgot that I get an additional draw from my Piccolo. So now I'm like, alright, what am I going to toss out as energy? And I am going to toss out, I'm really thinking about it right now, because that Lord Slug right now is detrimental. It spams out Lord Slug members for just one energy without paying its full energy cost, which is very strong. And I'm gonna play out Piccolo, and I try to make this Piccolo deck as theme-like as possible, and Piccolo is gonna attack Lord Slug. We're finally getting to some action here, and that Piccolo has an ability that I get the top 3 cards from the top of my deck, place them in the drop area, burst 3, and then pick up the top 5 cards and add myself a 10k combo power card among them to my hand. It's a very unique type of card right here, that Piccolo card, and I'm going 15k to the Lord Slug because I really want to get rid of that Lord Slug, because if I don't get rid of that Lord Slug, all the Lord Slug members are going to be coming out onto the field for very cheap, and I'm gonna combo just going to 20, and Lord Slug combos out of that attack and he goes to 25. So then I'm gonna try to pressure some more, see if I could scare Lord Slug a little bit, and I attack the Lord Slug, but my Piccolo's too weak and I pass turn. So it goes back to Lord Slug. He's gonna toss out one energy, and now Lord Slug's most likely gonna use the ability to take a life, as you guys can see, and dropping himself down to 4. So now Lord Slug could awaken, and now Lord Slug also has critical. And let's see what else Lord Slug decides on doing. If you guys want to see these deck profiles, follow us on Instagram, and we will be posting both of these deck profiles on one of our Instagram posts if you guys are interested. And as you guys can see, he used the Lord Slug ability, activate main, 1 green energy to play out a Lord Slug member that happens to be 3 cost or less, and he played out that Lord Slug that when he attacks, I am forced to discard a card, and it's also a crit. So that's why I use my sparking ability to restand an energy and also negate the attack. Very useful ability right there. So now he's attacking me. Lord Slug's a critical attacking card. My hand is not being too fat right now because he's doing what Lord Slug does best, and he's full on hand destruction. And now Lord Slug has just awakened. He draws 2 cards, and Lord Slug has a very unique ability where he's able to discard 1 card from his hand to force me to discard 1 as well. So just like that, he's doing the hand destruction things very effectively, and that Lord Slug is also on the field as a 20k body. And look at that, he has 3 of the free play blockers on the field. That's 3 blockers I have to get through in order to be able to get to Lord Slug now, which is very useful. And it's looking like Lord Slug's gonna try to get rid of my Piccolo, but I'm not gonna let Piccolo die. I'm gonna try to keep him alive, and I combo out of that attack going to 25, and Lord Slug passes his turn. I gotta keep that Piccolo alive because that Piccolo is gonna allow me to get myself and find myself the super combos. So now I'm gonna toss out another energy, and let's see what I could come up with. I'm in a sticky situation right here. I'm debating on bringing out Piccolo or not, but I don't know. I really want to get rid of that Lord Slug member, the Angel, but it's looking like he's gonna use the blocker, but I get my auto off, burst 3, and then I pick up the top 5, and I get to add myself a 10k combo power card, and I add myself the Trunks, which is a 10k combo card, and I do not combo. That Lord Slug blocker dies. So I'm still trying to get rid of that Angel Lord Slug that forces me to discard, because that card is very detrimental because it does have critical. So now I'm gonna attack, and I'm a 10k boost combo the Android 17, and then use 1 blue energy to rival the Goku. So I'm going 25k to that Angel Lord Slug and Atlantic. I'm not sure what the name of it. Angela I think is the name of it. But it's looking like he's gonna keep it alive using the Earth-defying Shattering Kamehameha extra card, which gives his battle card 15k and forces me to discard 1 card from my hand, and he gets to choose. And just like that, my hand size is really small. I got 2 cards in hand, but I get to play Piccolo out for free if I happen to have a Goku on the field that happens to be 20k. So I'm still trying to get rid of that Angela, that Lord Slug member, because that card is very dangerous because it's a critical attack and forces me to discard upon attacking. And it's looking like he used another blocker, but I'm going to use my Piccolo ability to KO a Goku on the field to KO a battle card 2 cost or less, and if it's a 2 cost or less, he's forced to discard 2 cards from his hand. So right now I force Lord Slug, I give him a bit of his own medicine. He has no cards in his hand, and now I finally get to get rid of his cards. So I get rid of the Lord Slug because I'm like, that Lord Slug could bring out another Lord Slug member again onto the field for relatively cheap, and I'm like, you know what, right now I'll rather just get rid of that Lord Slug. And it's looking like he's gonna attack. What is he gonna attack? Right now he's stuck in a situation. So he's attacking me, and that Angela has Bond 2 if I'm not mistaken. So if there's another battle card, he still gets his auto off. I discard a card, and it's a critical attack, and I take that hit, dropping myself down to 4. So we are in an even playing field. If you guys like this video, hit me a like, and leave me a comment in the comment section below what other leaders, what other battles you guys want to see. He's going to use 1 energy to play out Lord Slug, which allows him to search his deck for a Lord Slug 4 cost or less and add it to his hand. And I'm at 3 now, and the problem I'm stuck with at the moment is I do not have a blue card in my hand to activate my Piccolo Surge Awakening ability, because with the dual color leaders you need to have 1 of each different color under the card to be able to awaken, and I only have 2 green cards. And he played out the Lord Slug 4-drop that becomes a 3-drop because he does have the Winged Beast Lord Slug member that reduces the energy cost of Lord Slugs in their hand by 1, making it a 3 cost, and that Lord Slug brings out a Lord Slug member from the drop, and he gets to restand in energy. And just like that, he's attacking me, and he's forcing me to discard another card, and it's a crit, and I take that hit, dropping myself down to 2. So now I'm stuck in a pretty bad situation. Oh wait, I'm at 3 lives. Holy baloney. Sorry guys, I'm actually at 3 lives. I had the life ratio wrong. So I'm at 3 lives. So he's attacking my Piccolo, gets rid of my Piccolo, and I'm like, oh my goodness, he has the biggest field, and I have almost nothing. And I toss out the Piccolo. I'm like, do I want to toss out the Piccolo, or do I want to awaken right now? And also I misplayed heavily right now. I was supposed to draw an additional card, but it's okay, it is what it is. This is gameplay footage. Sometimes you forget. I was in such panic mode that I forgot to get the extra draw. And that extra draw would have been the necessary card to be able to awaken and play out an energy. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Dang. And look at that field that Lord Slug has. He has all his Lord Slug members. And I don't even know to attack his leader or his battle cards. I'm using the Piccolo's Burst 3 ability. And then I get to pick up the top 5 and add myself a 10k combo power card. It's hard to say that because I usually never say that. I realized that I forgot to draw and I was a little too late into the game, so I'm attacking. He said he's gonna combo out of that attack, so now I'm gonna use 2 energies to play out Kaioken Goku, and now I'm gonna use 1 energy to play out the Frieza's Army Healing Pod. And the reason I went with that play is because I wanted to use the Kaioken's revive ability to still draw a card and negate an attack. And it's looking like Lord Slug is happily taking these hits, dropping himself down to 2. I'm going to use the Piccolo's detach ability, so he has to warp 2 cards from his hand. He places them in the drop area, but he's supposed to warp them. Either way, it's okay. And it goes back to Lord Slug. So I'm giving him a bit of his own medicine now. He's draws into another Lord Slug for 3 energies and brings out a Lord Slug member from the drop area, and he brings out another Angela. Holy cow, this guy just swarmed the field with hand destruction. I'm looking at my hand right now and it's not looking too pretty. He's attacking me, but I'm gonna respond with a Sparking 5 counter, taking a life and dropping myself down to 2, but I get to negate an attack and restand blue energy, which I will be restanding, and I'm forced to discard a card because of the Angela. And oh my gosh, I am pretty much seeing my death toll right now. He's attacking me with another Angela. That Lord Slug deck is very powerful. He's forcing me to discard. It's a crit, and he's attacking me, and I take that last crit, and Lord Slug took it, guys. You believe that? Lord Slug took it. And that's gonna be the end of the battle. Like, comment, subscribe. And I know I misplayed a little bit right there, but it's all fun and games. If that were a tournament, it would have really hurt me in the heart for forgetting to draw. That one draw might have been the end and would have changed the end game, but it is what it is. So, like we always say, y'all stay super.